World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, this is World News in 5 and I'm your host, Jerome Toledo. United States President Donald Trump has asked its Department of War to prepare for a possible military action in Nigeria if the latter fails to prevent persecution of Christians. In a Reuters report, President Trump wrote threats in his Truth Social account that it will conduct a guns-a-blazing military action to completely wipe out the insurgents who are committing horrible atrocities. Besides military action, Trump also wrote that Washington will consider suspending all aid to the said West African country. Meanwhile, Nigeria said on Sunday it would welcome U.S. help in fighting Islamist insurgents as long as its territorial integrity is respected. Before Trump's post, Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu earlier on Saturday opposed the claims of religious intolerance and said efforts were made to protect religious freedom in the country. In other stories, 2 more individuals were charged by French authorities following last month's $102 million jewelry heist on the Louvre's museum in Paris, France, raising the number of individuals criminally charged to 4. Reuters reported that a man and a woman were both charged by French authorities of organized theft and criminal conspiracy. Those suspects were brought before the judges and will remain in pre-trial detention, a French prosecutor said. Last week, the prosecutor in the heist case said that the first 2 suspects arrested in connection to the robbery have admitted their involvement in the crime. The prosecutor said the investigations are continuing while stolen jewels from the museum are still unaccounted for. On October 19, thieves used movers lift to reach a second-floor window, smashed the jewel display cases using power tools, and fled on the back of scooter driven by 2 accomplices, exposing security flaws at the world's most visited museum. And finally, at least 2 people are critically injured while 11 people were wounded in Saturday's mass stabbing incident on a train heading to London in the United Kingdom. British public broadcaster BBC reported that 2 suspects, both British citizens, were arrested by the police soon after the train made an unscheduled stop at Huntingdon Station. The incident lasted roughly 10 to 15 minutes, and medical services rushed to the scene almost immediately to bring all victims to hospitals for treatment. British authorities declared the incident as isolated, and it does not consider the stabbing attack as an act of terrorism. Meanwhile, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer expressed concern as it is appalled on the stabbing incident involving British citizens, while King Charles III and Queen Camilla offered sympathy to the victims and their families. And that concludes this edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this is Jerome Toledo. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.